Here's the build for Verso for the mid-game. This build can only be done after Forgotten Fields have been completed, because the boss weapon that drops there is the one that I'm using in this video. It's a must-have weapon for this type of a build because it stacks with other many bonuses that we get for base attack damage increase. After Forgotten Fields, this build can immediately do about 15 to 30k damage per turn, which is absolutely ridiculous. None of the enemies can sustain that, but there are two versions. One is the max damage one, the other one is the safer one. Both do insane amount of damage, so you don't have to worry about losing a lot if you go for the safer method. Anyway, here's a bit of gameplay and then we are going into the build.
Last-ditch effort. Last-ditch effort. I'll manage. Not impressed.
Weapon is Dualiso, it's the best for base attack type build. You can see on the right side of the screen how my attribute distribution is. Something like that is fine. There are two ways how to build this. If you're going to go solo, then you don't need critical hit rate on active Pictos, because you have last stand critical that gives 100% crit chance if going solo. If you're going for team-based build, then do this kind of a setup. Equip critical hit rate active Pictos, because those are the most important ones to get as many critical hits as possible. Here is the list of all the Pictos that we need to have, meaning all the Picto bonuses. Use Lumina points at the camp to increase his capacity to get most, if not all, of these passives. It's very important to get almost all of them, because this is a carefully constructed build that benefits from every move that we do. For solo players, you're gonna have to use those last stand things, all of them, in order to make this build as efficient as possible. Solidify is very good. If you don't know where to get Solidify, a link is in the description. It's especially good for the max damage version of this build, because when we use Overload skill, then we are set at 1 HP. With Solidify, we automatically get 2 shields to protect us from next 2 shots. It's a lifesaver for max damage version. If you don't have Solidify, then I would suggest going for the safer version first before acquiring it. From skills we only need Overload and Perfect Break. That's it. Perfect Break is only used in the safer method version because it's not necessary to use it in the max damage, since we are losing damage by using Perfect Break. But it can still be used in the max damage version as well. It has a limit of 9999 damage, which we can easily go above, but it can still break the enemies, so that's a good thing. If you're going solo, then Perfect Recovery is a must, it's going to help a lot, but if you're going with a team, Perfect Recovery is not needed. The only thing left to do is to show you the rotations. In max damage version we are using the Overload skill. Overload skill gives us Perfection rank A immediately, and it puts our health at 1. When our health is at 1, at death's door Picto gets active, meaning we deal 50% more damage. Solidify also protects us from the next 2 hits, which is amazing, and it really fits this build well. Without it, without Solidify, go for the safer version, because you might die way too easily if you're going for max damage without Solidify. Here's the safer version, plays the same but without the overload. If you're going for safer version, then you don't need at Death's Door. Death's Door active Picto is good for critical hit rate, but you can choose whatever else you want instead of it. Anyway, that's it, thanks for watching. There's a description with Patreon, Subscribestar and merch if you're interested in that sort of stuff, and see you soon.